Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got a message from Cardi B, man, about, you know what I'm saying, a message about divorce is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? We also got, yo man, we got this tragic story that's been popping up on Insta, man. We're gonna talk about that. Prosecutors in the Quando story, man, and what's going down with that. We got Blueface explaining why his baby mama can say the N-word, and I guess that's about it. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Hey yo, if this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button and feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man, so go on and touch that too. Look. Let me get some of y'all riled up right now. You ready? You ready? All right, listen. Blueface has stated that his baby mama can say the N-word because, you like, because her kids are black. Look, that's what Blueface said, man. But a lot of y'all, don't go running out there trying to start saying the N-word because you done married yourself a black woman now. You better make good decisions, okay? Listen. That's what Blueface said. Someone showed up in her comments asking I think her name is Jaden Alexa, asked her, why is she even saying ninja? Because I think she got a song that came out, okay? They asked her, why are you saying ninja? Blueface came to her defense saying, because her kids are black. Hey, look, I don't think it quite works like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because your kids are black does not mean we ain't gonna come for your career and folks ain't gonna put hands on you. I'm just gonna throw that out there now. You be sitting on the floor bloody talking about, oh, but my kids are black. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that'll be a little bit too late. A lot of people don't want to talk. When you start talking that talk, a lot of people don't want to hear none of that. So you better think twice. You see what I'm saying? Look, you have around to take Blueface advice if you want. Listen. Apparently, folks have been coming for Jaden Alexis saying that she looked like Stevie from Family Guy. I'm like, damn, man, it's crazy, these people. Look, hey, you know it's only ugly people that's saying that, man. You know what I mean? It's ugly people that got something to say about how people look. Then they hide their hideous and talk about who's ugly, you know what I'm saying, on the outside. You know what I mean? Look, you're better off talking about what's ugly on the inside. I'd rather talk about the ugly in the parts that you can't see, because you can't see me. You see what I'm saying? So instead of, you know what I mean? So I can't be going in on how folks look as much, you know what I'm saying, because you can't see me, but you can see how people are ugly on the inside. That's different. You can tell if I'm ugly or pretty on the inside. Yeah, I mean, and you know I'm beautiful on the inside. You know I'm handsome on the inside. Cut it out. Listen, I'd rather talk about ugly parts that you can't see. You know what I mean? Now her song is called I said Stevie before. It's Stewie. I think it's Stewie. You know what I mean? Because I don't watch Family Guy. I don't really like that show. But the song is called Stewie. Here's a crazy part about her song, right? It's not good, but her whole song focuses on how she ain't sleep around with like 100 ninjas and how she only slept with one dude. It's weird. You see what I'm saying? In a good way. She said a couple of lines in the vein of, how you slept with mad people? She said, I'm a one ick itch. I said, oh my gosh. She said, look, my face was my favorite emoji. Y'all know what my favorite emoji is? You might as well post that joint in the bottom below. You know what I'm saying? She said, I'm a one ick itch. I said, oh my gosh. Look, women are gonna hate her. You know what I mean? You know how hard it is for a woman to respect another woman that boasts, I'm a one ick itch? You see what I'm saying? Itch with a B. Look, the song is whack, don't get me wrong. But what she was saying, she said, quote, why would I put too many miles on this Maybach? You know what I'm saying? She said, why would I listen to a single itch that's outside? She said, I'm inside. I said, oh my gosh. She said, this ain't hoe music, it's MILF music. I said, oh my gosh. You like, why? You like her slang? I like what she's saying. I don't care for, you know what I'm saying? But I like what she's saying. She said, he's trying to play with my coochie. This ain't 2K. I said, oh my God. This is the kind of self-empowered coochie control I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the song is good, but I kind of love the way she was touting, I'm not a whore. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, the whores are gonna be mad. Woo, they're gonna be mad. The whores are gonna be mad. Look, there's nothing they could do but talk about her and give more buttons to ungrateful ninjas that will respect them less each time they give it up. It's sad, right? Because the ideology of I'm not hoeing is probably not gonna go very far, because the industry makes more money off of you if you have a sex addiction. You see what I'm saying? And a person with an addiction has very little sales resistance. You know what I'm saying? They'll sell sex to you in a myriad of ways because they know it'll make money, because they know you're addicted to it. You see what I'm saying? You got to have more self-control. We're going to talk about self-control a little bit because apparently people don't have it out here in these streets. And it's insane, man. It's destroying their lives. Listen, man, let me do my shout-outs real quick. I got enough self-control to do some shout-outs real quick. For those of y'all that are new to the channel, we do shout-outs because we love y'all in the comment section. And we love y'all viewers, man, and we want to give voice to what y'all saying, because I know you might have tuned in for an artist, but you're really the more important one. You know what I'm saying? You're more important than the artist that we were posting about. The artists are just giving us the backdrop. I like to highlight what y'all talk about. You know what I'm saying? The artist is just the backdrop for the psych class that we in here, that we're experiencing right now. Check this out, man. Sonia Living My Best Life said, I have absolutely dealt with the shadow demon entity before. I got rid of it by calling on the name of Jesus. I know. Yeah, a lot of people dealt with the shadow thing. We're gonna talk about that. Okay, producer 60 said he got bad dreams because the devil. A lot of people talk about this joint. He got bad because they're talking about what I think it was Darren that posted a couple of days ago. A lot of people have something to say about this. Producer said he got bad dreams because the devil was losing him to God. It goes away. All you got to do is pray. But look it up. There's words for this problem. Demons are real, but angels are too, and more powerful. Boosie, do your thing, my G. Boosie, congrats. Stay away from them damn illegal items. That's what I'm saying, man. If you know you can't have no guns around you, don't go nowhere near a gun. I wouldn't. Well, I guess a lot of these artists are like, people are always trying to do. But here's the thing. I think there is this culture, right, of constantly talking about all the crazy things you'll do to people. And so now you've created this atmosphere where people are always on that, like they have that violence on their mind. And so now you feel like you now have to surround yourself with violence. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I got a firearm. I never take it out the house. I never, like sometimes when I'm going to, you know, saying to the city and stuff like that, I'm like, yo, maybe, should I pack my joint? But I'm like, nah, man, I ain't gonna pack it. You know what I mean? Because there's a psychology even behind carrying your firearm. You see what I'm saying? If you even carry a firearm, there's a psychology that plays into that. You know what I mean? And you got to think about, what will carrying a firearm make me think I could do that I would not have been able to do without the firearm? Without the firearm, you might close your mouth. Without the firearm, you might be like, man, let me go about my business. And with the firearm, you'll be like, nah, I'm gonna stand my ground. You see what I'm saying? It's different, the psychology that plays into it. Hold on for a second, man. Why are they always, every time? No, wait, later. You got later. You know what I'm saying? All right, look, Big John said, yo, man, wait, what's my time looking like? Because I don't know if I can give you time, Big John. You like, what you talking about? You can't give me no time. Okay, my bad. Big John said, yo, I believe a gentleman who had bad sleep experience should check if it's sleep apnea. When I first discovered I had it over 20 years ago, I felt my chest discomforted and my breath was going. Come on, man, you can read. Can you read? Bro? I could do it. Just give me a chance, coach. Just put me in for a couple of seconds. I'd be gasping for air badly. At the same time, felt like there was a presence before me. Going to bed became a nightmare from that experience. Good luck with your situation. So Big John is saying, he checked and he had the experience, and he's saying the person should check to see if it's sleep apnea. He said he felt there was a presence in front of him. So it is very possible. Here's my thing when it comes to spiritual situations. I always check if what is going on in life has some kind of physical explanation to it. But then there are certain things that, like, it's just too personal. Like, there are too many things that show that there is a mind behind everything that's going on. You see what I'm saying? Like, there could be a lot of physical things that can happen. And of course, a spiritual thing can cause a physical thing to happen. After all, you're a physical person and you make you're a spiritual person and you make all kinds of physical things happen. You see what I'm saying? I mean, think about it, man. It is the intangible that brings about the tangible. Aren't the things that you do in your life by building and making, and you bought a car and you went to work and you got food and all that other stuff, all that stuff happened from, you know what I'm saying, from your mind first, and you can't touch that. All right, let me give one more shout out because I love y'all. Shout out to Caramel the Poetry Princess. She said, is the shadow ban off? I love this show. I don't know if the shadow ban is off. Here's what I'm gonna say, Caramel. Normally our views, I remember, was like 30, 40,000 a night or whatever. And it's possible that my content could just suck and so the numbers went down. That's possible. But somebody told me when people hit the notification bell and they're not getting notifications, that is an indication that there is some sort of a soft shadow ban. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know if the shadow ban is off or not. I'm not really sure. And but hopefully, look, the way to get the shadow ban off, I said it before, hit the like button, hit comment on the video, and hit the sub button, man. Every time you sub to the channel, those of y'all that didn't sub, 2 more people get the recommendation. All right, look, Chris LaBelle, we gotta talk about you tomorrow, because you talk about demisexuality. I don't know what the hell that is. We talking to you tomorrow, girl. And Robin Mullen, we coming for you tomorrow too. Because Robin Mullen said, yo, you can say something about them 30 missing children in Cleveland, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I thought we spoke about that already. He was like, yeah, well, I mean, we can talk about it again. I said, all right, Robin, I'm gonna talk about it again, but I gotta have more context to it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I did speak about it before. There are 30 missing children in Ohio in a 2-week span. We need to find these children. What the hell's going on in Ohio? That needs to be the forefront of the thing. That's some damn submersible. You see what I'm saying? You know. All right, check this out. Let me get right back to it. Kenneth Cole talking about the shadow people. He's like, there's 4 types. He said there's one with the hat. I said Freddy Krueger was based off of the one with the hat. Anyway, listen. As you already know, they done locked up Quando Rondo, alleging that he is a gang member, the gang leader of the Rolling 60 Crip gang. Okay, a gang leader. They said the same thing about Casanova, and they said the same thing about Young Thug. So essentially, if you have a sphere of influence and you're the face of the brand, regardless of what's happening behind the scenes, you'll be labeled the leader. You know what I'm saying? Look, a lot of people want to be leaders and they want power. But Megatron said, power flows to the one who knows how. Desire alone is not enough. You like, what that got to do with this? Nothing. I just felt like quoting Megatron. Listen, the judge in Quando Rondo's case says she needs to listen to both sides of the argument before granting Quando Rondo a bond. Take a listen to what she had to say.
Savannah rapper is in the Chatham County Jail waiting to learn if he'll be granted bond. Quando Rondo is an accused gang member facing drug conspiracy charges. And we want to go live now to WJCL 22 News' Nakaya Carrero in downtown Savannah. Nakaya, have they arrived at a decision yet?
While Shannon, a decision was not made today, as Judge Tammy Stokes says she needs more time to decide on whether or not the rapper will be able to get out of jail.
We're here for the state of Georgia versus Taekwon Terrell Bowman.
Taekwon Bowman, better known as Quando Rondo, walked into a courtroom packed with family members and supporters Friday afternoon. Bowman is facing multiple charges as part of a 49-count indictment that includes 18 other defendants. His lawyer arguing he is not a danger to the community and should be released on bond.
I think, listen, it's fair for her to be like, I want to hear both sides. You know what I'm saying? Let me hear both sides of the matter. Listen, the prosecution had a little something to say too, man. Take a listen to what the prosecution had to say.
Is he a threat to the community and property? Yes, Your Honor. The calls that we have show that Mr. Bowman, while at a movie with his daughter, made a phone call to other gang members, other Rolling 60 gang members, and said, there are 1,100 members up here, 1,100 is the opposition, and said, bring your guns here. His words, Your Honor. That is a danger to the community. When you have people coming to a movie theater bringing guns. Yes, ma'am. That is the language that's in the indictment. When they say bring the guns, that's what he was saying. Bring guns to a movie theater because my opponents are here. That's a danger to the community, Your Honor.
I do have that. I understand.
The next one, which the defense was mentioned, that he was saying, don't have guns in the car. That's true. He did say, don't have guns when you pick me up, because he's a convicted felon. He can't be in a car with guns. That doesn't mean...
But we needed both sides of the story. Listen, wisdom teaches that the first side to go always seems right until the second side cross-examines him, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to get both sides of a story before you move, man. You know what I'm saying? If you only heard one side and you operating off of that and you running hard and fast with that joint, there's a 98% chance you're wrong and you're new to the world of wisdom. Listen, contrary to what everything in the culture is trying to teach us, move with patience and careful examination. The faster you move, the more likely you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because you lack information that you could have. If you are patient, don't move so fast. You know what I mean? Case in point with this next story right here. This joint is all over the gram. I'm gonna give you this horrible story on a Chicago mother that went to a food restaurant and what played out. Okay. Now let me see if I can pull this story up real quick. I think it was Say Cheese posted it. Everybody posted it. No Jumper. I'm getting this from one from No Jumper. No Jumper posted a Chicago mother and a teenage son have been arrested and charged with murder following a shooting at a fast food restaurant. According to prosecutors, 35-year-old Carlicia Hood was in line for her food at Maxwell Street Express when an argument ensued between her and the 32-year-old Jeremy Brown. During the argument, Carlicia texted her 14-year-old son, who was waiting in the car. Prosecutors say that her son arrived at the doorway just as the argument turned physical, with Jeremy violently punching Carlicia in the head multiple times. The 14-year-old teenager proceeded to pull out a gun and shoot Jeremy in the back. Jeremy fled the restaurant, but the teen followed him outside and fired more shots, while his mother told him to continue shooting and to kill him. Prosecutors said Jeremy was ultimately shot in the back twice, continued shooting, and he shot him again, shot him twice, and he later died from his injuries. Carlicia and her son turned themselves in on Thursday, and both were charged with first-degree murder. Carlicia was also charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Her bond was set at $3 million, and she's scheduled back in court on July. Her son was ordered held without bail and is due back in court in July. Okay? That's the story. There's a million things wrong with this damn story right here. Arguing with a woman in a store to the point where you're ready to put hands on her is one issue already. Instead of walking out or taking the L, you're continuing to argue. The man is threatening to knock out this woman while the 14-year-old is in a car. Mistake number 2. Okay? As Megatron would say, mistake number 2. Okay? You could take a L and say, yo, this lady's crazy right here. It ain't that serious. But you ain't gonna back down from this woman. And lady, you ain't gonna back down from this man. Dude thought she was crazy, but I'm crazier. Lady thinks he crazy, but I'm crazier. Both of them are right. And look, all that talking destroyed 3 lives. All that arguing that they did destroyed 3 lives, okay? Dude caught 2 to the back, thinking he could put hands on a woman. You know what I'm saying? Moms whose bond is set to $3 million. And a 14-year-old who ain't even got started yet. You know what I'm saying? All because you can't close your mouth and take a damn L. 2 facts you need to get from your thick skull through this story. You see what I'm saying? Those of y'all that think, oh, I ain't gonna take no ish. I ain't gonna take no ish. You ain't gonna just talk to me any old kind of way. You ain't talking to me any old kind of way. Listen, that damn styrofoam plate of food that you ain't taking no ish for could be your last plate of food that you might not even be able to eat. You know what I'm saying? And 2, that position in line that you arguing for, you know what I'm saying, could ruin your family member's life that's sitting in the car innocently scrolling Instagram while your dumb behind is in the store ruining their life because you ain't gonna let somebody get over on you. You see what I'm saying? Shut your mouth. We gotta learn self-control. You see what I'm saying? Close your mouth, exit stage left. Whatever you beefing about, it ain't so serious that you gotta keep going. You like, yo, so whose side are you on? I'm on my damn side, don't you get it? Listen, free the 14-year-old, okay? Lower the bond, right? Remember, that's my position. Free the 14-year-old, lower the woman's bond, okay? Listen, your next move could be the moment that determines how your life ends. I need you to understand this, okay? Remember, I'm telling you this because summer just got started, and that heat makes the natives reckless. You know what I'm saying? You're like, don't you mean restless? I said reckless. The heat makes people reckless. Summer just started. A lot of y'all ain't gonna make it out. I'm just telling you what it is. And finally, it's my time looking like over here because I feel like playing Star Wars. Listen, you're like, what's Star Wars? Star Wars Survivor. That joint is hot. I just downloaded that damn game. That game is incredible. Listen. Okay. We told you yesterday that Cardi B, man, it's been crazy, man. It's been crazy with Cardi B and Offset. Tasha, how can I even start this? You know Tasha K and Cardi B, they don't love each other. You know what I mean? They don't play well in the sandbox together, okay? Tasha accused Cardi of having diseases, STDs. Cardi sued Tasha for defamation or something like that. The joint went haywire. Cardi won the lawsuit, so Tasha got to pay up like to the tune of $4 million. Okay, $4 million. That's a lot of money. Tasha K said, I don't got it. She says she don't got it. Okay? Cardi be like, I want my father-mucking money yesterday. That's where Cardi is with that. You know what I'm saying? She want her father-mucking. She wants her funds now. You know what I mean? Now, after the death of Takeoff, Tasha K had something to say about Takeoff. Cardi B did not appreciate it. It was in poor taste for Tasha K to say something about Takeoff in the midst of people grieving, but she don't seem to, she ain't listening to nobody about that. Okay? Cardi B said, yo, man, since you got so much you got to say, I'm coming for your house, I'm coming for everything. Tasha K said, you coming for my house, I'm coming for your household. Tasha K started posting messages, allegedly, from some woman that was, I guess, DMing Offset or something like that, and it looked like the messages were saying, yo, or like as if Offset was allegedly saying, yo, come around the back, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna sneak you in type stuff. You know what I mean? It wasn't a good damn look, right? It was a very, very bad look. Okay. So now, because it seems like according to what people are saying, because they're trying to make it seem like there's some form of infidelity, Cardi B comes out talking about exactly how a divorce would play out, which I think is never good, because when you start to, you should prepare for all things, but I feel like she's played this out and maybe she played it out maybe because of a lot of the things that have been said or whatever, but I know that if people know that this bothers Cardi, then they're gonna really go for the jugular with it, and they're gonna always come for this part from this angle. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, take a listen to what Cardi B had to say about how a divorce will play out exactly.
Before that, I was with a scammer that made a lot of money. Everybody knew about him, and everybody know he didn't even play about me. So I'm that type of that gonna cuff. When I don't be outside like that, so when I do be outside and these ball players and these rappers and they see me, their voices start trembling, like, hi Cardi, like, they be nervous, because I'm bad. You don't got that, I got that. So every single time y'all trying to bring turmoil to my marriage, I'm just letting y'all know what's gonna happen next. Well, we're gonna get a divorce. People are gonna be mad nosy, mad happy. I'm gonna make an album. People are gonna want to hear the album because of it. Another rich gonna cuff me. And what it be the point that y'all be trying to, what do y'all be trying to accomplish when y'all be bringing my up? Like, what is it? What, like a breakup, and then what? You're gonna be sick of me because you're gonna see me living my best life. Everybody wants single Cardi. Everybody wants that. Everybody wants every bitch to be single. Every single time Lori Harvey gets with a new, everybody go crazy for it. Everybody go crazy. Everybody loves it. So it's like, what are you accomplishing? Like, tell me what you're gonna accomplish. You're just gonna turn me up. So go ahead, do all of that. When I decide to get off my, guess what? You're gonna be sick too, because I'm just gonna be with another rich nigga. Hello? I'm not like you. I'm not like you. You got no choice but to be with your mans. I have choices. I'm a bad for real. A bad bitch in real life. A bad bitch on Instagram. A bad bitch everything. I'm a rich, and I always get cuffed. Y'all know this.
All right, hopefully that played. If the video didn't play, or the clip didn't play, she said, I don't be outside. I don't be outside like that. But when I do be outside, these ball players, these rappers, and these dudes, they see me. And their voices start trembling. They be nervous because I'm a bad itch. You don't got that. I got that. So every time you try to bring turmoil to my marriage, I'm just saying, y'all know what's going to happen next. We gonna get a divorce, and people gonna be mad nosy and mad happy, which is sad. I'm gonna make an album. You know, a lot of people been waiting for that album. I say I'm gonna make an album, and people are gonna want to hear the album because of it. And I guess that'll make you a lot. And another rich ninja's gonna cuff me. Well, Cardi, you already went to. Yes, I went there. Another rich ninja's gonna cuff me. And what? What'll be the point that y'all trying to make? Close quote. So hopefully, I'm hoping that like Offset didn't play the field here. You know what I'm saying? Let's just hope that he didn't do that. Let's just hope, because I hate to see divorces. Divorces are horrible. Those of y'all that have been through divorces, you know how horrible it is. It's like surgery. You know what I'm saying? It's like tearing a person apart. Everybody that I know had a divorce, they're like, this joint is horrific. And it's not only horrific, man, forget the people that are getting the divorce. It's horrific for the children. You see what I'm saying? Children that want to grow up in a 2-family home, man, and they want to see their mama and their daddy, and they want to see the love in the house. And they don't see that, man. Why? Because somebody want to get buns from somebody for 47 minutes. You know what I mean? Buns is not worth destroying your whole family structure. Trust me, it is not worth it. You see what I'm saying? You're like, why should we trust you? We don't even know you. We don't even know what you look like. You don't know what a lot of things look like, man. You know what I'm saying? But you trust it, don't you? Don't you buy food from people that you don't know whether they chemists or not? Don't you get your weed from people you don't know who's mixing it in the back room? You don't know whose boobs is hanging out while they making that concoction for you, but you still gonna smoke the stuff anyway, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? So I'm talking about, oh, we don't know what you look like. So what? You don't know what a lot of things look like. You don't know who made that phone. You like, it's an Asian kid. I know it is. Yo, stop, man. Stop. You can't be like this. This is the internet. This is the internet. Yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below about the internet. Do you like it? Is the internet making you worse or better? I love the internet. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Yo, what's the best thing about the internet? And tell me what's the worst thing about the internet. Can you do that for me? Tell me what is the best thing or the worst thing. You can put B and like B for best, and then say what you know what I'm saying? Don't call me no itch. You know what I'm saying? Say B and then say what's the best thing. Or you could say W, you know what I'm saying? And then say what the worst thing is. You can post that in the comment if you got nothing else to say, man. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.